is my 11, oh gosh, my 4 o'clock. I was supposed to say 10 o'clock, then I said 11. But 4 o'clock is what I'm trying to say. So welcome to the room. I appreciate you all being here. We are talking all things going live. So feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going to get started in just a few moments. I'm going to go over on those TikTok streets and connect with you all there so we can make sure we are growing and building community, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions for you as you prepare to go live. Thank you so much for being here. And then we're going to talk how to make sure that you are being intentional with building your community, as well as I'm going to answer any questions that you have as well. So feel free to come in. Make sure that you are liking the live. Make sure that you are also clicking that subscriber button, like the live with the thumb up, and then click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. I also go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. So feel free to come back, click that bell to get a reminder of when I'm going live, so you can know, hey, she's live. Hey, how you doing, Idea Barista? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you coming in, friend. How's everything going your way? Are you good? Have you gone live? Have you posted content? Those are the questions. I just went in and set reminders for the week, live events for the week, all the way up into Thursday morning. Thursday morning, I'm going to try to go live earlier because I got to talk to hubby to decide when we're going to hit the road, but we have to fly out of another airport. I've been posting content, gotta go live. There we go, gotta go live, friend. Um, and so I'm trying to get started shortly. I'm going to go live in like the next couple minutes um, because I know we have our meeting today. Got to make sure I am up to speed with that. And I'm gonna go live in a second. So, but yeah, so I did live events so I can make sure I'm scheduled out. I'll figure it out once I get abroad what I'm gonna be doing, but we'll see. We'll see, friends. Really excited. So, how's everything going for you? Um, Looking at a couple people that clicked the bell and hopefully, hello everybody. How are you guys? Thank you so much for joining. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok. I talk all things going live. So if you have questions for me, feel free to come in, ask questions. If you are curious about how to go live, feel free to ask questions. That's what this is all about. This is a great place to start. Thank you all for being here. Um, I go live twice a day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, so come join me. In the meantime, go ahead and give me a like on the screen, give me a thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell so you can get notifications when I go live and post content. Appreciate everybody being here. My mod is the Idea Barista. She is in the chat, she's posting, so make sure you connect with her as well. Let me know if you have questions. I do co-stream. I'm going to go on the TikTok streets in just a moment. We're gonna go live over there, and I connect with people over there because I am an agency for TikTok with helping people go live. It's a free program, so I help you go live as well as answer questions from my newbies who need beginner tips, who are trying to go live and start their live journey. All right. So let me know if there's questions here. My mod will also answer. I'm gonna switch over to TikTok in just a few minutes because I do have to get off a little early. We have our agency meeting that happens at 6:30, and I go live over there um, on Zoom to make sure everybody is good and answering questions and just keep hopefully keeping people motivated and encouraged. So let me know if there's any questions in the meantime as we prepare to go live. Idea Barista said my goal is to film 10 videos a day. So today, not a day, today. I love that. Today. All right, friend. I hear you. You said 10 videos today. Put that there. Move this here. I'm trying to get my lighting together. Um, You know what I'm considering doing? I think I'm gonna try to get live studio. Hey friend, how you doing? I think I'm gonna try to get live studio on the agency account, and I would love to do live studio there as an opportunity, and I'll see if it works. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. Um, on here on TikTok, you can put a link in for people to click your link. That may be my problem. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, so we'll see. We'll see. But I was thinking that may be a good way to do it, so I can use some of the other features for Live Studio. So we'll see. I've seen a couple lives that have like the scrolling message. I set up a Live Studio template with a scrolling message. I may try it. I need to try Live Studio again. I can't do it today. I wish I would have thought about it, but maybe I'll try it one day in the week before I leave. I'm always curious about Live Studio. I'm curious about also viewership. So my room is doing slowly better. It's not perfect, but it's growing. And I think Live Studio, obviously, you don't always get the same views on Live Studio. So I'm curious about leveraging it and kind of cautious about it. Maybe that's the word I should use. A little cautious, apprehensive. That's what it is, apprehensive about it. So we'll see. Let me know what you think, Idea Barista. I know you use it. You're a big fan of it. So would love to hear your thoughts. Mine says stay small, but I don't go live enough on the phone to compare. That's fair. And I think Leanne had a similar takeaway. So that's why I'm thinking I may try it just to do a quick comparison. I don't know. I don't know if I have time tonight, but maybe I may go live over there and see if that does anything. If there's a different connection there. I'll see. All right, friends. Thank you. You see how I talk out loud? You guys got me. Got me talking. I just kind of ponder about different things. So I want to make sure that I am doing what I can to get the best experience. So give me 1 second. Let me go live over here. Setting up my phone. I'm about to go on the other account. Got to go to the TikTok streets. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you give me a like on the live if you're here listening. And then also click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. All right. All right, friends. So we are going live. TikTok live. TikTok live. We are live on TikTok. Live on TikTok. We're going live. Let me know if you have questions, if you're curious about how to go live, how to build your community. We are talking all things live streaming tips. Live streaming tips is what we're offering. Let me know if you have questions as you come in. Beginners, come on in. Let me know if you have any questions on how to go live. Feel free to come in. How you doing, KJ? Thank you so much for joining and welcome to the room. It's my Doc Coco. Thank you so much for being here as well. Others coming in. Hey, how's everything going, friend? Let me know if you have questions as you come in. Do you go live, KJ? Let me know that as well. We're going to talk about live streaming tips. So come in. We're going to go live. Probably, I'm going to try to go about 90 minutes. We're going to go live. I'm going to talk about all things live streaming, giving live streaming tips. And you guys hear me. You said I have not yet. I love that, yet. You're getting prepared, friend. I see you. Thank you all for coming in. Christy, thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. So here's the deal. When you first come into the room, we're going to go into a warm-up phase. So we are warming up the room. We are liking the live. We are doing what they call the sprinkles of love. So we see the hearts coming up on the side here. If you don't mind liking the live, that means that you are literally tapping the screen. If you're on your phone or a mobile device, if you have a tapper, it can help with supporting those likes. And you see that heart up at the top. It's percolating. It's giving all the love. So come in if you don't mind supporting this live. We're going to see if we can get to 10K in 10 minutes. All right. So that means that we have a group effort. Everyone is liking away, and we're going to see how fast we can get it done. I think our record right now, we're the 8-minute phase. We might have gotten 7 one time. I vaguely remember doing 7 last week sometime, but we're consistently right around 8 to 9 to 10. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can go a little faster, get some likes in. Others coming in the room. I appreciate you all joining. Daughter of the King, it's Maud. Thank you so much for being here. Christy, Thank you so much as well. If you guys are new to going live, put new in the chat. In between your like and the live, you gotta pause for a second, put new in the chat. And if you are a live host, let me know if you already go live as well. So I'm curious about that. I've been doing this for over a year, and I can tell you my journey and growing, and what does it mean to be consistent, and how does that look for your live stream. People ask about making money online and all the things. You said I went live 2 times. All right, recently, have you just started your journey, friend? Let me know if you are just starting out. Black Lotus, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Black Lotus, I need to send you my email. I'm going to send you the email to join the agency meeting. Let me do that. I'm going to write myself a note because I think I have to go into my inbox to get your email. You just made me think about it, and I just sent out the announcement. So let me put a note here. Send Black Lotus the Zoom. So I'll make sure I send you the Zoom, friend. Turn that over so I can see it. Just started. Okay, awesome, awesome. Hello, Unwritten Unstoppable. How you doing, Miss Darlene? I haven't been live. I'm just starting this journey. All right, friend. You got it. You got it. You are in the right space. We're going to talk about beginner tips and strategies, helping you understand how to go live. I'm gonna say something to you all. A lot of this is just practice and repetition. It gets easier. You get more comfortable over time. Now, I'm gonna also say this. You know how people feel like their baby is the best baby in the world, the cutest baby. We love our babies. Sometimes we got to take a step back and evaluate. Okay, we got to do that evaluation and recognize that there are some things we're gonna have to fix. Not necessarily fixing the baby, y'all, but I'm just saying. Acknowledging that maybe we need to improve how things are done, okay? So I want you guys to recognize that your baby is nice, your baby is cute, your baby can be improved, okay? So I don't want you guys to sit back and think like, oh, it's perfect. I did some improvements. I'm constantly evaluating. You said, I have a question, Black Lotus. What's your question? But I'll wait till you finish with your conversation. Black Lotus, what's your question? You're welcome to ask. You're welcome to ask. We are doing our likes, so we'll see if we are liking the live. TikTok got us stalled at 3.9. Okay, so we're 5 minutes in. We're at 4K likes on my side. Now, hopefully it gets picked up soon and we see some more likes. So we're at 4.1K, 4.2K. Let's see if we can pick up the pace. We got 11 people in the room and we're literally clicking and tapping on the screen. That is what you call liking the live. There are hearts, this heart under my name, the 4.4K that you see, 4.5 now, that is from people engaging on live stream. You need that early engagement in your live. I tell you very clearly, you don't hear me mince words. You might want to have a separate account, a separate device, maybe even a little tapper to help love on your live, okay? So you want to do that too. That is like a little cheat code when you think about a little hack that people use. So just know those are things that you can do to support your live stream. I was battling last night with Mrs. Treetop and I got to see 3 at 5%. My iPod died and it went back to, it went away. 3 at 5%. I don't know what that means. What are you saying? You're talking about, what are you referring to? What does that mean? Thank you everybody who's here. We are at 6K likes and we are 6 minutes in. So we picked up the pace. So we're picking up the pace. We're about neck and neck. So we need to be a little bit more advanced. I'm not sure what you meant by that, Black Lotus. 3 at 5%. Oh, you were talking about your league. Okay, that's it. It went back to C4. Is that what happens? 3 at you would have got 3 fragments at 5%, and you said it got there, and then your device you know, ended the live, and you weren't there. Were you guys already at reset? Were you already at reset? I'm assuming you weren't, so you probably fell back and you didn't achieve that goal to get it to be at that 5%. 3 fragments at 5% by the time the reset happened. which would have been on 10:59. We were at reset. It was already with the iPad. We were at so reset had happened. So it was the new day. So it was at the new day. So it would have got pushed back all the way back. I guess I'm trying to understand the timing. The timing matters in that situation. 7 minutes at 8K likes. I love it. I love it. Thank you all who are coming in. I guess timing matters of what was happening at that particular point in time. Were you on the new day? New day. You would have had to see what things look like at the end of today. If it was the previous day, you would have had to be there right when reset was going to happen. So it sounds like you were on the new day, and it is all based on what happens today to be able to league up or to move to the next fragment. I mean to the next league. Like if you get 29 in the next 7 hours, you'll get 2 fragments. Yeah. So okay. So Miss Darling, you looked at it. So yeah, she's up. It was 11. We were throwing finger hearts, but my iPad did. So yeah. So it caught it. It seems as if you need. It pushed you back a little bit. So now it's at 2,900. That's typical because you started brand new on the fresh day. So it was 11:05 at that time. Now all these hours have passed, and you would need 2,900 to get to the next 2 fragments. That sounds like what's going on. 10K likes, and we are at 8 minutes, y'all. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Hopefully that made sense, friends. It is based on you started right when a new day started. So everything you saw was based on where you were at right as today when the new next day started. And so now it sounds like it's 2,900 before you can get 2 fragments. All right, guys, that was a little bit of an advanced conversation, but it is something you need to pay attention to in Black Lotus. She's been here for a minute. Hey, Ocean Summers. She's been here and she is growing in her league and she's trying to league up. That is based on a 24-hour clock. So my people who are not going live every day, 24 every day and clocking in diamonds, getting diamonds from the gifting that's happening, then that would impact how you're able to advance your league and move up. She's at 49% right now. Okay. Let me show you real quick what we're talking about. You all, thank you so much for helping with the liking of the live. And if you're new, put new in the chat. And then the other thing, if you don't mind doing, is sharing out the live. We're going to click the arrow in the corner. You can repost. You can add it to your story. You can share it out. You can press down on the screen. And you can share it out to other individuals. So if you don't mind sharing out the live, I did not share my own live. I came in and started chatting, and I don't think I shared out my own live. You want to share your live out. I'm a strong believer in sharing out your live because TikTok wants you to make sure people are here. So let me just talk about the links real quick. Hey, Fright, I see you with your new name. You got Lori. Welcome to the room, friend. Welcome, everybody. Those coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have questions. My new friends, you guys heard a quick conversation with Black Lotus. She was asking about leagues. Let me show you what we were talking about. We're going to do a quick overview of leagues, just so that you guys know. You said, watch out now. Love it. You said, all right, now they can't stop you now. You learned it, huh? I see you all. Appreciate you all being here. We'll see if we get our flash goal earlier. So that's something else we're going to pay attention to. So I'll let you know if it comes. The flash goal is a goal that TikTok sets, and it's one coin that typically one coin gives, and it's one per person. So what we were just talking about is called the leagues. There's a couple different ways you can see it. I'm prepping for sick of myself. What does that mean? You prepare to be sick of yourself? I had to phonetically say it. I was like, wait a minute, you about to get sick of your own self. Thank you all for sharing out the live. Oh, TikTok gave us the flash goal. Let's see what it is. Roses, 7 roses. TikTok is being kind. TikTok's like, girl, we're gonna be nice to you. If you don't mind sharing a rose, it is a flash goal, 1 per person. It's a goal that TikTok, a flash goal that TikTok puts out there for the room to get moving. So we got it super early to get it. We got it 12 minutes in, which is awesome. And it's one per person. So I appreciate it. We just need one more from someone in the room to share and support in that flash goal. And we got it. Thanks, pals. I see you, friend. Oh, Rooted. No, wait a minute. You gave your first gift ever. Look at you, friend. Rooted in truth. Awesome. Thank you for sharing your first gift with me. Appreciate that. Gifted, how are you, friend? Come on in. Gifted with Happy. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so let's do this. Do me a favor. Do do this. Put in the chat because I want you guys to click your own photos and box. Put in the chat hi, H-I. Okay, I was about to say a heart and all this other stuff. I was like, just put hi, H-I. We're gonna make it super simple. Put the word hi. I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to get to this. Now, when you put in hi, we're gonna show it in a couple of different ways. Everybody has a league that you start with, and everybody has a gift gallery as well. So when you click your photo, so I'm just gonna click who's here. This is, I just saw Luna. Okay, I'll click Miss Darlene. So this is Miss Darlene. You guys are gonna see your profile pop up. So this is Miss Darlene. She is a C5. She's in a C5. So we're gonna click her league. Then her gift gallery shows up. But I want you guys to pay attention to just this one little step. I'm going to talk about the gift gallery too. You see that? It says C5. I just want you to click that. This is a way to get to your own area. Is it going to do it? Be nice. Okay, there it goes. It pops up this screen. This is her C League gift gallery. I want you to click it again where it says C League gallery. And then it breaks down how she is performing as a C5er. Again, this is an advanced conversation, but I just want you guys to know what we were just talking about. And Black Lotus asked the question, so I just want you guys to see it. This gallery, this league information is based on how she is performing in this 24-hour day. It started because the time just changed, y'all. We on a new time. If you're doing daylight savings time, it changed as of today. So at 11:59 we're going to pay attention to this because we're now at midnight again. So at 11:59 she's going to pay attention to how this changes, and so how she goes live throughout the day, it'll increase if she's getting gifts. And then once she doesn't go live, other people who are C5ers will be going live, and it's going to push her maybe back down. So you'll see where she can earn 80%. She's fine. She doesn't have to lose her. Think of it, it's called a fragment here, 3 fragments to C5. Think of these as credits. Okay, so she has 1 credit. So she can earn a credit if she gets into this area here. She'll earn 1 credit. Here in this 80%, she won't lose anything. But if she drops below that, she may lose her credit. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's all about how you operate within a 24-hour clock. Now, as you are going live daily, you're going to start paying attention to this. My people who are not going live daily, ain't no point in paying attention to this because, again, you ain't going live daily. So this is for the 24-hour clock. So that's the lead. So Black Lotus goes live daily. And she was saying, hey, Doc, I was going live and reset just happened where the new day started. I was about to get fragments. I was so close. My phone went out. What happened? And because it's a new day, she pretty much has to wait till 11:59 today to see if she earns those fragments. Now, granted, a lot of stuff has happened throughout the day. People are going live. She's going live. People are getting in front of her and earning and growing and stuff. So a lot happens. You have 2 shields. I'm sorry, I didn't even look at your shields. So you have 2 shields. So yes, Miss Darlene, there's a whole shield conversation in terms of getting those protections. So she has a couple of protections. So she'll be fine. She won't lose her status because those protections are going to keep her. They're going to shield her. So she'll be fine. If you drop below her credit or fragment, it starts over after 24 hours. If she drops below her 1 credit, in her case, remember, I just said she had a shield, so her situation is a little different because she has a protection, so she's not going to lose her fragment. She has a little protection in place, that shield. However, if she didn't have a shield she would potentially, she would drop to D1. She would go down. Okay. So really quickly, my friends in the room, and I know some of you guys are chatting, and I missed some of the comments. Y'all put highs in there. So y'all caught what I was doing. Everyone has their own. Now we can give Daily Harmony. Yes, you can give Daily Harmony. Luna, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming in. We did get our flash goal, and we achieved that quickly. Um, you said I love grown folks' business. What does that mean? Congratulations. You said the time so carefully. I know, I know. I was like, what time is it? Also, I have two shields. Okay, yes. So what I was doing, that was a quick, okay, got it. So that was a quick rundown of leagues. So as you start going live, that is something you'll pay attention to. But again, in the beginning of your journey, you are not paying attention to leagues because you're getting used to going live. You're getting used to growing your community. Your community are engaging. You're doing all the things to help, improve. Okay. And then as you improve, you're going to start sharing with your community different things that the leagues that you are in, and paying attention to gift gallery and helping them understand your process and what's happening, your journey on TikTok. You want to include that. You want to let your community know that you're doing that. Just like if you're in a campaign's over here. If you're in a campaign, you want to let your community know that you're doing those things, because people want to support people too. So don't assume that they don't want to. Somebody said the word pressure to me the other day. Like, you don't want to put your community in pressure, under pressure. Let me be very clear. If you are on TikTok as a viewer or a live host, then your point of coming here is to engage. If you miss that point, then you miss why you're on this app. This is not TV. We say that all the time. This is not television. So if you're missing the big picture, hey, Natty Nat, then your point is to engage. You as a viewer and you as a live host. Okay? So when it comes to the whole concept of pressure, it's not a such thing. Because if people are really here to engage and support each other, we hear all these little people say, oh, I'm an engaging bestie. Oh, I'm engaging. I'm a support. Then guess what? Then support looks like different ways of supporting, but support is needed. Okay, so keep that. I want you to keep that in perspective. We'll run that down a little bit more. I made my goal, Doc. What you do? What you do? Oh my gosh, let me see. Look at that, 200 people. Oh, I'm saying 200, 20K people. But look here, Fran. You did it. You did it. I love that. So Natty Nat just hit her goal of 20K followers. So she is awesome. Look at that, friend. So I need to get to the morning. The morning must be rocking and rolling. She does chair fitness. Oh my goodness, I'm missing the morning workouts. You said check out my, hey Stacy. How you doing, Stacy? Yes, two-way engagement. It is. That's so important. Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm so proud of you, Natty Nat. Um, Let me know if you want to come up. I want to celebrate people in this way, because as we're doing this, we got to look at the wins, all of them, big and small. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to your wins. If you have goals, a 1K goal, a 5K goal, a 10K goal, 20K goal, you got to recognize the wins too, y'all. So let me know, friend, because I appreciate you being in the community, and I love the growth, friend. All right. What type of questions are you answering right now? Because I got, because I got an entry list. What you got? Some questions rooted in truth. Entire list. Entire list. I'm sorry, my brain was not processing. Congratulations, yes, almost 200 followers. There you go, friend. There you go. You said big and small. Good job. What? OMG. Yes, Luna, she did it. You said I went live today. What time did you go live? Did I miss it? So my friend, Rooted in Truth, I was answering a question about leagues. So that's what you heard me talking about. So I'm so proud of you, Natty Nat. Others coming in the room, say hi, say hello, put in the chat. I tell people all the time, if you were in real life and you came to someone's home, because this live stream is my home, if you came to someone's home, would you say hello? How would you say? Would you say hello, happy Sunday? You would do a greeting. Hey, Eugene, how you doing? It's Sunday. Thank you all so much. You are so welcome, friend. So just make sure you put in the chat hi. My new friends, I always want to see you and want to say hi to you. I learned some tips from you and I went live yesterday. Thank you for the tips. You're so welcome, friend. Is it Cuckoo? Let me know if that's how you pronounce it. Cuckoo 1972. Hello, friend. Welcome to the room. Those who are doing the follows, I appreciate all the support. Sure, I can come up. Let's hear from Natty, you all. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me catch up on one or two more comments, Natty. You said, "Good afternoon, Dr. Lisa. My name is Sophia Jones, and I'm trying to get to 5K. All right, Fred, keep going. Almost at 70 followers. I love that. The small wins add up. They do. They do. You got to put this in perspective. Every person matters. They do. Every connection you make matters, as well as how you are engaging matters. All the things. So you want to be intentional about it. And then as you go live, every penny counts too. So I don't want you guys to be disillusioned by that too. But it all adds up. And here's Townsend and Pop Up Purse trying to go live at 9 a.m. and let my whole workday play out. I heard that. Nice, nice. Welcome, welcome. Hello, friends. I see you all coming in. Thank you so much. Hello, Autumn. Appreciate you as well. Let's see, Natty. Let me know. Did you request? Let's see. There we go. So, hey, Natty.
Hello, happy Sunday, everybody.
Congratulations, friend.
Oh my gosh. Today was huge. Today was huge. I had to call my mom and tell her because I finally got my room back into the 300s today, so that was amazing because I've been steadily trying to get it back up. And my analytics kind of went funny, so it didn't show me the total views. I have to go back and view. But I had 487 new followers today.
What?
So I went from 19.8K yesterday to 20.3K today. And I was just blown away. Everyone was so amazing. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. When I tell you the amount of people who have came in, I'm just excited because people are pouring out their story. When I say that, you come on here, and it's not just about the app, which is why I always say it's so much bigger than the app.
It is.
Thank you guys so much because people are looking for that community for real, and they're looking for when Dr. Lisa talks about the solution. When you come on here with a solution and you just be your authentic self, that's what people always tell me. And I always say, if I came on here just to help one person, I came on here initially because I was sharing my workouts while I was healing from my injuries, which is how I started the seated workouts. And when I saw the amount of people that were like, wow, oh my gosh. And so, you keep doing it. And then on top of that, today, there's like another, the app that I was talking about that I won't name before, but one of the ladies who is she is one of the teachers on that app. She also has her own gym. She's very big in this community. Okay. Came into my live today, showed me love, and followed me. And I was trying not to geek out in my live, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's Big Chick Fitness.
I don't know who that is, but her name sounds fun.
And I was super excited. So on top of that, I had 3 new people. I opened up my school community to my super fans because I thought that would be a great way. So in the last week or so, I think we're like 13 members so far, and I'm just super excited to see the growth. I mean, it's just been amazing. The journey, trust and believe. I'll tell you, patience.
Yes.
Patience is a virtue. You have to be patient. But when you take the time, keep working at it, keep pushing. There are so many times I got disheartened and discouraged. Oh, thank you so much, Ocean. I did. I was like, man, what am I doing? Am I wasting my time? Am I doing this? And even sometimes when you're seeing the success, your own brain will tell you, like, I mean, it's good, but is it that good? Like, I don't know if what you're doing should be. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And I'm blown away, and I'm so grateful. And it really is a dream come true in a way that I thought, like, my mind had it in one way, but but it came out a different way. So when you're going after something, sometimes we're so focused on what we think the vision is supposed to be
Yes.
and how we have it in our minds, like this is how I'm going to get it. Sometimes it just looks different and we're not open to it. So just be open to it. Let those things happen as they do. Keep doing it because this is something that you have chosen to do and you put your mind to it, and trust and believe that the process is processing, okay? It will happen for you. So just keep doing it. Doc has been out, or I've been with Doc, and Doc's been with me since day one. She's been here for me since my day one. And I would never ask for anyone else to be leading me and helping me in this. I mean, I've been trying to build my team of mentors and people who are kind of doing the same thing and going after it. So just keep, consistency, timing, and patience. So just keep going. Y'all, it's been an amazing ride, and I can't wait to see what this year does. But I had to tell you guys because I was like over here just freaking out by myself.
So you're gonna do a celebration for it? Like you gotta celebrate.
I need to. I think I will do a celebration. We'll have do like a special live workout, a dance party workout.
Absolutely. You know, I see all the little creators that it's up to you if you want to be this planful, but you know, they have the big balloons, they have the two OK. You know, you can have those balloons in the background. You know, I mean, that you have a beautiful community too, and there are people who they love you, don't get me wrong, but they are loving what you're doing because you're making it so accessible for so many people. So that's the beauty of this. And so you just celebrate it. Celebrate. We all are growing. Yeah. Yeah.
And thank you guys. I see you show me so much love. Thank you. I just had to come in and celebrate because I mean, we're all doing it together, honestly. Like we are going and we come in here and we share like what's happening, what's not going wrong. Oh my gosh, my views went low. They went high. Like it's just all over the place. But like you guys said, consistency. Like just keep going. Absolutely. Oh, E-Nurse, I made it to 20K.
Yeah.
I made my goal was 20K. Last week I was saying I wanted to make it, and it just got jumped over it today, and I was just like, oh my gosh, blown away. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support of everyone who's here because we really do support each other, and I had to come share it with my family first. I mean, I shared it with my mommy first, but then I had to come share it with you.
Okay, let me do this for my newbies in the room. So your 20K means what? Because you have been going live daily. I mean, you had a journey. There was a time when you weren't as consistent. Then you took a step away, and then you came back. You were being consistent. Let's talk through that just really quickly. And I don't know how much time you have, but I just want to make sure people put this in perspective because a lot of times people see the 20K and think it happened instantly. That's not the case. There's some people who have viral content and all the things, but again, there is a process here, and I want people to recognize and respect that.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to give you a time frame, I started going live. So January 27th was my 1 year anniversary. So I started going live. I would say probably the first few months. Yeah, first few months because it was April. So from January to April, I went live 5 days a week.
Okay.
And I stayed consistent. Like Doc always talks about having the same schedule. So sometimes it is hard to stick to a schedule, and people understand if you kind of veer off every once in a while. But I, for the most part, stayed to the same time frame. And then in April, my mom had surgery, so I went up to take care of her, and I kind of took a break. I don't think I went live at all. So when I came back, I felt it. I'll be honest, I definitely felt it. My room like plummeted, and I had to literally build back up again. So I had to be consistent. I don't think I went back to 5 days a week. I went to 3 days a week. Thank you so much. But it was still the same time. So I just kept on consistent. And I think the thing that really helped me, if you can, because I know some people don't always want to, do your live at least one weekend day. Yes. One weekend day, because Saturday, I decided to add a Saturday. Thank you. And that's when my live took off. It was like Saturday or Sunday is the day that everybody is on here. So at some point, just come on. Even if it's not consistent, just show your face on the weekend. And then stick to that schedule. Keep on coming. There are times it goes down, it goes up. I had to play around. Does the shopping cart work for me or doesn't it? Because, you know, for everybody, it's not always a part of what your live is about. But I think it was just the consistency and then building that community. Like the people who come to work out with me, a lot of them come back all the time. Even when I switched my time, because I used to be evenings and now I'm mornings. And there's some of them, they're like, okay, I'm about to wake up. I'm waking up and I'm coming to see you. So even the times where I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like showing up. I'm like, okay, it's not just about me. Like they're coming in, they'll be in my inbox, like, hey, you working out today? Did I miss it? What time is it? I'm like, okay, all right, I need to do it. It's not just about me. It's not just about me. And I have to ask myself about the why all the time.
Yeah.
What is your why?
Yeah.
Because for me, this was bigger than just I appreciate the app because I don't think I would have made it this far if I hadn't come on here. But I think when there's a bigger purpose, it pushes you to be consistent. It pushes you to show up. When you know that people are depending on you, then you keep doing it, and it helps you on your journey too. So honestly, that's the thing. And I mean, I do a ton of research. When I'm not working on my school, I'm working on a video, or I'm researching. I stay in the search to see what's trending. I'm working on that. I'm looking on the YT as well. The YT for last week, I think it was last week, I had my first video that went over 100K. I've never in my life had that. And I'm just like, I think it's at 114K right now.
Nice.
I'm just like, what? And it skyrocketed. I went from like 400 followers to I think I'm at 1.53K right now over there.
Wow.
So it's just, I think it's this thing of like not being afraid to try something different. I'm like, you know what? If I have to change it up, let me see what works. What doesn't? If it doesn't work, be okay with it not working. Just keep on going. Thank you guys so much.
Let me ask this. Why did you just said that? Didn't we talk last week and you were like, Doc, wait a minute, I just processed what you just said. Wait a minute. So you just told me last week your YT was struggling. You posted a video since she came on my live. We talked about. Did your watch hours go up too? I know it did. I'm assuming it did.
It did.
Oh, so did you get monetized? Did you get?
Was like,
are you in the partners program?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm still working on it. But
you're close.
Because it's shorts. I think it's the fact that it's short. So it takes a lot more.
Gotcha.
But it did help. But I mean, all I did was I didn't do anything different except for like a challenge. Everybody likes challenges. Whatever you do, if you knit, I don't care what it is. You say the knitting challenge, if you do this, like just do a challenge. And people are like, people always want to see what they can and can't do. So you challenge them. They're like, oh, I can do that. And then they watch the video and they save it. And they're like, I'm about to come back. So do a challenge.
Okay. I like that. That was a short.
Took off.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I took your same advice. I was like, okay, I'm about to do the same challenge, and I did another video.
Okay.
And I put the post. Someone told me do it every day because they like to challenge you again. So I was like, someone said do this challenge every day. So I reposted me doing it again. That one hit 17K.
Wow.
So I was like, okay. Okay. So we see. I'm picking it up. Okay. And I just kept going with it. So I'm having fun with like playing around, but at the same time like taking your advice and just having fun with it.
Yes.
I think sometimes we can get so focused, not saying don't focus on the numbers, but we can get so focused on them that we lose sight of the fun of just coming up here and having fun and the reason why you came. So if it gets to that point where it's like so overwhelming because it's like, oh my gosh, this is so much, I don't understand, just take a step back. You're like, you know what? Just have fun with it right now. There's a reason you came up here is because you enjoyed whatever it is that you decided to do. So just stop for a second, enjoy it, and trust and believe the rest of it is going to follow.
Exactly.
Because your enjoyment, your joy out of it, all of that shows when you put your work out there.
Yeah.
I look at a lot of you that are in here right now. I could talk about and say like when you just sit there and you talk about the thing that you love,
right?
It's amazing, and your personality comes out. So. Right. Hopefully, I hope anything I said today resonated and you take something from it. But it's been a ride, and like I keep telling everyone, I can't wait to see what the rest of 2026 brings because it's been absolutely a blessing and something I couldn't have even imagined. So
I love that.
Again, thank you.
Yeah, I love that. So Natty does chair workouts. She's a chair fitness instructor, and Natty, what's your schedule now? Because you changed it. So when do you go live?
So now it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and then I'm sticking to Sundays at 1 o'clock
Okay.
Eastern as
Okay.
well, 1 p.m.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So yeah, and just a quick note, like sometimes you just never know. Like I came on here originally sharing my workouts, and then ended up becoming a certified Chair One fitness instructor. So like
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
the sky is the limit for what can be
Wow.
done when you come on here. You just have absolutely no idea. Thank you so much.
Oh, I love that. I
Y'all
love that.
awesome. I
So,
love that LYIA.
yes, yes. So I'm so proud of you, friend. So what's the next goal? We're gonna do 50K before the year's out. Is that where we're going?
That is the next goal. Yes.
That's where we're going. 25K. We'll have that by the end of the month. So 50K.
Yes. Thank you guys. That's how I connect. I'm gonna make sure I connect with you guys too. But thank you so much. And again, Dr. Lisa, if you're not a part of the agency, ask about it.
Oh.
Trust me, you want to be in here.
We're doing big things. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for sharing. You are such a motivation to so many. So I appreciate you coming up and talking about your success. Like I said, every win matters. All right, friend.
Yes,
Take
thank you guys. All right, I'll see you in the comments.
Okay, take care. Let's see, everybody. Hopefully, you guys felt encouraged by that. Like I said, it's a day at a day. Take a day at a time. Okay, take it each day. It is not something where, and I say this to people because I know it can be a little disillusioning at times. You're feeling like, oh, I'm talking to myself. Oh, no one's gonna come, and we do all that negative talk, and we talk ourselves out of things. Thank you so much, Diana. And at the end of the day, it takes patience. It takes discipline. It takes taking a step back, evaluating, doing the research, seeing how you can improve, go to other rooms and see what they're doing and how you can maybe adjust and make necessary pivots and changes. Those are the things you're going to do to be successful. And I was teasing earlier by saying everybody thinks their baby is the cutest baby. Sometimes you got to take a step back and say, well, wait a minute. Maybe it ain't all that cute. Maybe I need to do some improvement. And not being mean, but just recognizing that your content is what people are attracted to. And they're coming in and you're trying to make them stop the scroll, whether that's your content in your post or what you're doing here on the live stream. People don't automatically connect, they don't have to. But there's something about what you're saying and doing that's resonating with them. And then they're going to stop and listen. All right. So just keep that in mind. I want you guys to be successful, but take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. Let me catch up on some comments. I appreciate everybody who's here. If we missed your comments while you were talking, I know a few of you were chatting and asking some questions. So I want to make sure we answer questions. Middle Age Chronicles, how you doing, friend? You said, please give me an example of a challenge. Natty, if you want to answer that, I'm going to pin her comment. What I will say, what I understood her saying in that example was that she does the fitness chair workouts. And so chair fitness workouts. And so essentially she's saying, hey, I'm going to give you a 10-day challenge, a 5-day challenge to do this particular routine for the next 5 days. I'm assuming something along those lines. You know, for me, I just did a post where I said, I'm giving you a 30-day challenge. Go live for the next 30 days. I posted that like first day of March. It was like early March. Just recognizing that, hey, this is your time to get started. Let's give you a challenge and let's see if you can go live for the next 30 days. And so thinking about those type of things as it aligns and relates to your topic, your content, you can do as well. So that's what she was saying from my takeaway. But Natty, let me know if you think otherwise. Your passion's so evident when you're talking about what you love. I love that, Leanne. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's what any and everything. Travel Bugs, how you doing? Yes, I'm just learning at this point. Great job. You're welcome, friend. Thank you for being here. Sophia, so awesome. Appreciate you. You said, Luna said, we love you. She was talking to Natty. She was talking to Natty Nat. I love that. Shay, thank you so much for being here. Others in the room, appreciate you being here. You said, I remember Natty. I actually worked out while watching her a few times, but not realizing I hadn't followed. Oh my gosh. I am now, girl. That's what she said. You said, you got Laura. You are funny, friend. I love it. Thank you so much. That's what Natty said. So, yes, once we all Okay, once we all get started, it's on. I love that. Just get started, you all. Take it one day at a time. Do a challenge. Do something that's going to keep you inspired to keep going, because that's going to be so important in this process. Mrs. Treetop, how you doing? Happy Women's Day to all the beautiful, talented women in the room and all your extended connections. I love it. You said, I'm Dolores. Hello, Dolores. Thank you so much for being here. I turned a workout challenge into a seated challenge. I love that. Okay, there she has it. So just know that that's what you're gonna do. Um, like a trending TikTok dance. Ooh, I like. Okay, okay, look at you. So you did and you challenged people to learn how to do it. Gotcha. I love that. Um, let's see. Thank you. You're welcome. Tips for real estate. Tips for real estate. What does that mean, friend? Zane, let me know what you meant. Zane, the unicorn realtor. Zane, I'm gonna tell you to okay, so I'm gonna give you a tip, a couple. I'm gonna give you some homework. Okay, we're gonna get some homework, Zane. So here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. First of all, you're gonna create a bio. Thank you for the daily heart me. You're gonna create a bio so we can see it. Now I don't know if you're private. I would tell you not to be private because this is an engagement app and it's gonna limit how fast you grow. It will stifle your growth. So be careful about that. You can change your photo. You can change your name. You can be the unicorn realtor. And people don't know that is you. So again, make sure you're not private. And then if you haven't done so, put a bio in there that speaks to you being a realtor, maybe what region you're in or city or state, and just know that and if you go live with your time and time zone, and obviously your topic as well. And then when it comes to your name is all lowercase because when you created your username, your nickname got defaulted to the same look and style. All lowercase, all one word. Thank you so much, Natty Nat. So I want you to go in and you see how names are where they have the uppercase letters and separation, space separations in between each word. Go and do that to your name, the nickname area, not the username. And you have 7 days to change that. So if you just created it, then you can't change it for 7 days. So just know that that's something you want to do. I think I will accept that challenge and go live for 90 days straight. Look at you, friend. I love it. There we go. Mrs. Treetop, my iPad. Oh, Mrs. Treetop, Black Lotus said her iPad went out on her yesterday. So that's what happened. So she dropped off frame because of her iPad. I love you all. Thank you, Natty Nat. How do you grow your community? Because I only have like 3 to 5 people in the room when you go live. Dolores, I think that's what you said. Yes, friend. Stay with me for a little bit. We'll talk about the consistency comes with growth comes with consistency. Showing up, being consistent, people know your schedule, having a set schedule, doing the content, posting the content as well, scheduling a live event. There's something that you want to be as regimented and routine as possible. Okay, especially as you're looking to grow, because just like when we say this is not like TV, well, something is similar to TV. When you think about back in the day where you could see through the TV guide or your guide on your television what shows are coming on, the time, topic, all those things, that's helpful because people are looking for that consistency. They're looking for that type of schedule. So that's helpful. When you're all over the place, when they're here, they're looking for you. They go to the next show to watch, the next live room. And they don't come necessarily, they may not come back to you because now that time and time slot is given to somebody else. So just know that that's part of how you're building community too, with you showing up in a consistent manner. We're about to leave, but I wanted to pop in and say hello. Hey, Ro, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Appreciate you. Welcome to the community. Ro signed up yesterday, you all in the agency. So let me know. I'll talk about the agency in a little bit. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer questions. It's a free program on TikTok. It's the Creator Network program, and that's for live hosts. So let me know if you're interested. Um, I'll talk about it more, but you have to be going live. So you can't join something if you're not going to be a live host. Can you talk about PowerShare to build a room? Yes. So you do want to share out your live. So everybody, let's talk about it real quick so we can share out the live in general. So when you are sharing the live, hey Gary, how are you, friend? You'll see right here the little share arrow. You can share it because you can add it to your story. You can repost. People sometimes copy the link and then you can share it to individuals or groups that you belong to. You also can search here and share it. That's the traditional method if you click the arrow in this corner below. You also can press down. So if you press down on the middle of the screen, if you guys press my nose or glasses, middle of the screen, this share option pops up and you can share out the live. So go ahead and share out the live. Sharing out the live allows you to share the live to new people, your friends, your followers in the room. As a live host, you want to share out your live. You can power share the live. And then as viewers, you want to share the live. So it's always a good way to support the live. And let me be very clear. As a live host, we see who has been supporting the live stream. We see who has shared the live. We see who's been liking our live. We know our supporters. And as you grow as a life coach, you're going to be like, okay, wait a minute. This person is always asking to come up in my box, always asking for me to answer questions, and they don't support. So should I continue to support them? And so just keep that in mind. Not that you should do that. I don't do that to people. But I do think there's something to be said about how are you showing up as a great viewer. And then in turn, when you go live, how do you want people to show up for you? All right. So keep that in mind. All of that matters. Hello, how you doing, SMC? Appreciate you being here. Maisha, how's everyone doing? How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room today. So let me know if there's questions about, if you guys have specific questions. You guys are sharing out the live and you guys are liking the live. I talked about liking. That's when you tap the screen and there's hearts that pop up. We have 72 hearts. So you see the hearts that are popping up there. Well, if you pay attention, there's going to be a heart right by my name. So as you're tapping the screen, that heart just popped up and there's going to be a line that crawls across. And that line is going to start going all the way across my name as it's going across. Thank you so much, Diana. As it's going across, you'll see where it starts to percolate that pink heart. It's going to have heart. You see the little dots popping out of that heart by my name up there top in the top corner. And then if I let go, confetti's going to fall on the screen. It'll say how many likes I sent. The importance of that is that that shows that people are liking your live, they're supporting the live stream, and TikTok sees that as engagement. Thank you so much for the tiny truck. Appreciate it, friend. Oh man. Yes, I'm over 73K. I'm 74 now. So TikTok sees that as engagement. People are liking the live. Okay. So you want that energy, you want that engagement, you want people to like your live, and it's important for TikTok to know this is enjoyable. As I say, make sure you also have the opportunity. You can use this tapper, an opportunity for you to like your own live. Okay, so that's my little tip to you all as you guys become live hosts. Make sure you're liking your own live. Okay, use another device, another account to come in and support your live as well and get things going and get things warmed up. And as people come in, ask them to support as well. How do you increase the number in the blue diamond, and what does it mean? Okay, SMC. Let me get to that because I'm actually about to talk about this. So I talked about sharing the live. I just talked about the hearts liking the live. Comments. Let me get to comments, and then I'm gonna talk about the blue box, the badges. If you're somebody who do not have a badge, because SMC you have both, which is awesome. But if you're someone who doesn't have either badge or neither, you got to make sure you have badges. As a live host, you should have badges because here's what's going to happen when you go to other rooms. People are going to say, well, wait a minute, you asked me to support your live, but you don't have any badges, which is a telltale sign that you're not supporting the way you're asking me to support. Okay? So I'm going to explain what that means in a second. Let's create information about the tapper on your own. Yes, you got to have that. So comments. Let's do this. How do you get a badge? You said a badge. Is my accent that bad, y'all? I love that. So how did you get a badge? No, a badge. I call it a badge. It is a badge. They actually call it a badge when you look it up. So here really quickly, let's put comments in the chat. So comments. I know some of y'all are liking the live, some of y'all shared the live. Comments is another way to support. So as you guys come in, put a sticker. So that means that you have the Daily Heart Me. If you don't have a Lisa badge next to your name, you do not have a Daily Heart Me. But if you put go live, let's put go live sticker. The go live sticker is when you click the comment box here and you see that heart. You see the little grayed out heart. Click that heart and you see stickers. Okay? So let's put a go live sticker in the comments. Okay? Go live. I see you. I see y'all with the pictures. I see you guys. Thank you so much for the glove gift. Did you get the flash go? I did. I did. TikTok gave it to me super early. We sure did get it. It was roses. So it was super early. I appreciate you all supporting that. Go live. So we got the go live stickers coming. So that's important. You only can get those stickers and use those stickers when you are a fan club member. Okay? So make sure you are supporting the live by putting comments in. All the comments matter. Lynette, how you doing, friend? Hello, happy Sunday to you as well. So, badges. So these are the things where you don't, the stickers you need a coin for because you have to do the daily heartbeat, but comments, sharing the live, liking the live, that's free support, okay? Free support. I say that, and I say it that way because people, for some reason, you don't understand that your support matters, and it matters in different ways. However, when you become on the live host side, you have to think a little differently about how you're supporting, okay? I want you to be cognizant of that. No stickers on the laptop. No stickers on the laptop. TikTok do better. Katie Styles, how are you, friend? Thank you for all showing up. Oh, thank you so much. Gotta go get stickers. I have a question. How to put the purple hearts? I don't know what you mean by purple hearts. Are you just saying from emoji? Just adding a purple heart in the chat? You would just go to your texting area and add a purple heart. Yeah, just add a purple heart from that way. Yeah, exactly. Just yeah, that's all you're doing. Yeah, so you just go on to the way you would send a text message and you would put a purple heart. Just go to your the images or the symbols, the emojis, and add a purple heart that way. Yeah, so things you need coins for. Okay, so coins. If you're in the room and you don't have any badges, you say type purple heart. Yeah, type purple heart. It'll show up. It should show purple heart. Yeah. So if you are someone who does not have a badge, you can get coins. TikTok has like a little. This is where the campaigns are, as well as it'll show different informationals, like I think almost like commercials, different ads. There's an ad that talk about it's like coins and it says save on coins or something like that, and you can click that to get to the website. You also can click the gift box. It says recharge in the corner. Click that. You can use that to recharge. It also, when you click it, it also says try now to get to the website. So it's all of it is in here. But the website is www.tiktok.com, / coin, COIN. Once you go there, you log in. If you do it from in here, it will automatically log you into your account. So keep that in mind. You don't have to log in if you do it from within here and click the option to get to the website. But thank you so much, Chaplain Miss B. Thank you so much. Thank you, Annette, for that tiny on the track. Appreciate your friend. So have coins on your account. Let me say this to you all. And I'm not telling you to break the bank, but I do tell you it's important to have some coins in your account because it is the difference maker. It's the difference maker in terms of people engaging with you when you're in their live, answering your questions, making sure that you are feeling supported or them potentially ignoring you. And again, if you are looking to be a live host and you're sitting in this chair and you don't have a blue box, you don't go to other people's rooms and grab their daily heartbeats. You're not doing that type of engagement. You are impacting how people will engage back with you. Okay? People won't engage with you to the same extent because you're not engaging back to the way that you want them to engage. Because you're gonna be like, why are people gifting me? Why are people coming? Why are people coming to my live? Because you are not an engaged live host. Okay? You don't do the things that you're asking people to do for you. All right? So I say that. Makes sense? Yeah. So I just want you guys, I'm being transparent. I don't want you guys to come back and be like, why this, why that? You got to think about what you're doing. Okay? This is now that look in the mirror and say, what am I doing? What could I be doing differently? How should I be showing up? What is being asked of me? And in turn, if you're still treating this like TV, but you want to be in this seat and you want to have a different experience or a different outcome, then you have to change your behaviors. That's all I got to say about that. That's my soapbox. Okay. So, seems like tapping is not working for me today. It's not. Oh, sorry to hear that, friend. I don't know what's happening. I wonder if you have to go out and back in and see if it'll reset for you. Um, so once you get coins in your account, I say get $10, 20 at max, and start there. Okay, that's a great start because daily heart me is 1 penny, about 1 penny. So that's one coin that you're going to use. Many of the gifts, the populars, 1 coin. Okay, so again, just think about how are you engaging. All right. Okay, I will try that. Okay, when I get back, friend, how much time should we spend live? Let me finish the badges and I'll talk about the mechanics of it. Yeah, so give me 1 second, friend. Middle age. Um, so Daily Heart Me, click that. If you click the Daily Heart Me, if you're in here and you haven't gotten your Daily Heart Me, thank you for the populars. It actually tells you how to be a fan club member. Okay, so you're gonna click that, go back and click it again, claim your points, but also look to see what it's asking you to do. I tell people, I give the example of if you are a fan of your favorite singer or musician or actor or actress, you go to their movies, you go to their concerts, you follow them on social media, you comment on their things. That's essentially what they're saying to do here. They give you a list of things to do to make sure you're engaging properly in this live. So that's what it means to be a strong fan club member. And TikTok says, hey, how are you supporting this live? How are you being a good fan club member? Are you liking a live? Did you set a live event? Did you send highlights? Are you putting comments in? Are you sending the populars? Are you tapping the screen? Are you sharing it? Are you doing all these things to be a good fan club member? Did you send a community gift? Thank you so much, friend. So you're getting points for doing that. So that's also how you become a higher level. It goes from level 1 to level 50 for the fan club, okay? For this room, in any room you go to, you can get that person's daily heart me once a day. Is the daily heart me. That's when the little heart thing flies up on the screen. You can do that once a day. And then you come back the next day and do it again and claim points and you level up in the room. Okay. So if you're a true fan, you're going to pay attention to this. And I have fans that range from one, I think my highest level fan is 43. So 42, maybe 42. So really proud of that. And so just know that that's what that is. That's how you become a solid fan club member. The blue box. The blue box is then how you become, how are you conducting yourself as a viewer with every single live you go to. So orange Daily Heart Me is for this live. The Lisa box is for this live. Somebody else's box is going to be a different name. So that's for the live here. But the blue box follows you every live you go to. It starts off at a lighter shade of blue and it goes into like a deep, rich purple. It goes from 1 to 50 as well. All right. And so do me a favor. We're going to do this exercise because I tell you, no matter if you're first time in my live or it's your, you've been here over a year with me. I say always check your blue box number. Check your points. There's points in there that you're collecting also. Check your points and recognize as you are going to different lives, how do you intentionally prepare to level up and go at a higher level based on your live interaction, okay? Based on the gifting primarily of what you're doing, you are supporting the live and you are getting points and credits and people points for that. And people are seeing you as a high engager and there's a level of prestige, but also recognition that comes with that. People fly in, people are visible, and people see you. All right. Have you checked the points? Will you check the points? I'm going to show you how to do it now. How do you check the points? I'm going to show you right now. TikTok doesn't have a max on the amount of time you can be live. The engagement has to be consistent for at least 30 minutes, and live can be 2+ hours. That's a question. I gotta process what you're asking if that's a question. I don't think that is totally true, but let me answer the other questions first and let me know if that was a question. That was a response. Um, Let me process that real quick. Doc, please talk about the dry tagging. Yes. I saw it happening. So the numbers you go up with the gifts, points you're collecting for the gifting you're doing. Yes. Um, dry tagging, my friend. Um, you did message him. Joseph, that's considered dry tagging when you come into a room and you just messaging people without words. You don't want to do that, because that becomes so that becomes where TikTok will ultimately impact the live stream too. If people are just dry tagging, you look like a bot, and it could mess up the stream too. So you want to be careful with that, but don't do that because it's going to filter your comments over time too. Can you can put um, penalized for a lot of things on TikTok. So why is it okay for the sounds to say the N word? What sounds? What happened, friend? What did you hear? Sophia, you heard that in another room? Let me know what you meant, friend. Something happened? Some of the sounds say that? I hadn't heard that. I don't know what you're referring to. Hello, Rhonda. How you doing? Really quickly, friends, let's do this. Yes, BOT behavior is not cool. Yes. Yeah. Um, I'm not sure what happened, Sophia. What are you referring to? There's a sound that has that in it. It must be in a different room. I heard that in videos. Oh, when you go to make a post, it auto sounds, auto song. Oh, okay. I know that. Yeah, you might maybe report it. You can always report. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hadn't heard that. But yeah, you definitely can report it. Report it if you don't like what you're hearing. Yeah. Really quickly, everybody put in the word blue. Put the word blue box in the chat. Put blue box in the chat, and then I want you to click your photo. Somebody asked me how to figure out your points and know your points. So put blue box in the chat, and then once you click blue box, you're gonna you're gonna put your you're gonna click your photo. Okay, click your photo where you put blue box, and when you click your photo, your profile pops up. This is the agency page. So your profile pops up. You see where that's the blue screen. So the agency's level one. It's just starting, y'all. But with that, I haven't heard it either. Sometimes those are N words are in that's in the comments. You seen that before? Okay. Well, those type of things you want to mute, block, and report. Report first if somebody comes in your room being inappropriate with words or images or whatever they do. Don't let them do that. So I gave an example earlier where somebody was kind of being a troll, and I showed you how you can meet, block, and report them. So just know that you want to do that. Hey, Coach Tony Smith, let me know if you were able to accept. So keep me posted, friend, if you were able to get that. So blue box, it takes you to a blue screen. You should be looking at a blue screen, and then it'll show you your points that you've collected, how many points you've gotten so far, that forward slash symbol, how many points you need to get to the next level, okay? And then you want to be intentional and pay attention to how you can level up. So there's a scrolling message that will say how many points you need to level up. He was able to accept. Okay, perfect. I'll message you while I'm in here in a second. So pay attention to that, okay? I tell people all the time, depending on where you're at in your journey, you control how you engage. You budget and plan for what you want to do. Okay? Don't be necessarily eager if you don't if that's not in your budget. Okay, so you decide how you want to engage. All right, and just be intentional about that and say, okay, I'm gonna save this for how I want to move forward. Maybe I'll do my heart me's, some populars, and some smaller gifts over the next couple days, and then I know I'm gonna level up by the end of the week. Or maybe it's gonna take me to the end of the month because of how I'm gonna be moving. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, I'm so close, I could do it today. So just know that this is up to you, but always pay attention to that, okay? And you then make decisions on what's appropriate for you. All right? Let me know if that makes sense. Did you miss what I said about the blue box? That is the blue box, okay? And then you guys pay attention to what's next and what you want to do. Um, you said it wasn't in the comments. It was a post in a story that they post the song. Gotcha, friend. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You could always report the songs. Yeah. You said I missed it. Sophia, because you was talking about this N-word stuff, friend. Let me say, Sophia, when you put your comment in that said I missed it, click your photo. You said, no, you're fine. Click your photo, friend. Click your photo. And then click your level 9, okay? On your level 9, that LV9, click that and you'll see a blue screen. You'll see this screen here. Now, let me point this out. You said mine isn't blue yet. You don't say blue. Because let's see, friend. Because you knew you don't have a box yet. You just have an LV. You have an LV0, and it probably tells you what you need to do to get to level 1. So it's telling you what to do. So click your LV0. Everybody in the room, click. If you're 0, click it so you know what to do. And I always tell you guys, I'm gonna point it out. You see that question mark? Let me see if I can zoom in. There's a little question mark in the corner. Everything I tell you, you can read it for yourself. I see it now. Okay, friend. Everything I tell you, you can see it for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. I won't be offended. If I said something wrong, come back and tell me, Doc, this is the way I understood it. And I might be like, oh, well, here's the way I understood it. Or I might be like, yeah, you're right. So just understand it's here for you in black and white. So you can look at it yourself. You can read it. You can make sense of it in terms of not just hearing me talk about it, but see it for yourself. All right. And I want you guys to get in the habit of doing that. There's so so much information here, but I want you guys to know that at the end of the day, it will take a little time to get it all, but you'll get it, you'll learn, you'll grow, you'll improve. You just have to be consistent, okay? That's a big piece of it. Consistency with showing up, doing what you need to do, discipline in terms of how you do things, as well as patience. When I say patience is so important, and I don't want to underestimate that because I think a lot of times we get disillusioned because people are not in our room or people are not engaging. How do you get people stop to scroll and stuff like that? I tell you, that means that you need to sit back and say, okay, what am I doing to drive more people to my room? How am I showing up? Maybe let me go to a couple rooms that are similar to mine and pay attention to what they're doing. Maybe that's what I need to do. And so that's a good suggestion in general. What I tell people also is that TikTok likes music. So I don't play music because of my YT. I'm trying to figure it out. I want to put some time into figuring out. I'll probably do that for the month of March. So I'm sorry, month of April, once I get through the month of March and really put some time into that. But it's important because it does allow your stream to get a little bit more energized and people are coming in and supporting. Sometimes it's because of the music. I know early when I started, I was playing music all the time. But when I picked up YT, I stopped it because YT doesn't like the music. When you post, they'll mute your video if it's not approved music. Only need 2,500 coins to get to level 25. That's close, friend. That's not bad at all. 1,500. Oh wow, that's not bad at all. So yeah, you can do it. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. Take your time, decide on how you want to do it. Hello, Teresa. How are you, friend? Okay, so what other questions? There was a question that popped up. Friend, put your question again. I think you were asking how many days you got to go live or how much time you got to go in your live. I can't remember what was the question, but let me answer both of them. Should I send now? I'm not counting your coins, friend. I'm not telling you what to do. It's up to you. Whatever your heart tells you to do. If you need to pause, if you're not, it's up to you, friend. She's so sweet. She said, "Just send it now." Every struggle makes you stronger. I love that. Yep. Here by Sophia, you said, what is a frag? A frag is associated with leagues. If you're in a room, let me show you. I'll show you on my backup account. If you're in a room, you said level 24. Well, congratulations, friend. Look at that level up. Did that do it for you? You were almost at 25. Almost. Level 24 is what it says now. Love it, friend. You said I want them. How, oh, you got your hand. Yeah, I did get my hand hurt back. I did. Y'all know I felt a certain way about that. I was like, wait a minute, TikTok. Someone wants to co-host with me, but they haven't gone live yet. Does being on my panel count? No. They have to have live access approval, first of all. Um, and they have to have enough followers to go live. So the combination. So they need both. They need to verify their age. And I think we found out the other day if they don't have enough followers to go live, that TikTok won't let them turn on their camera. So they gotta have enough followers, and then they have to do the age verification too. So I'm at level 10. Look at your friend going. I love it. Thank you. That's what I thought. Yep, yep. Hey, Moonflower. Welcome to the room, everybody. Okay, so really quickly, you asked about frags. Frags, if you see where it says, okay, wait a minute, we're gonna let it change. Um, there we go. It says league. If you click here, in here is in here, it shows the league. If you go here, look at here, it'll show fragments. 3 more fragments to get to B2. So picture these as credits. So as you're moving along this timeline, you're picking up credits. There's 1 credit, 2 credits, something like that. I can't see it well. But these are credits you're picking up. So when you pick up those credits, fragments, TikTok says, oh, because you've moved along and you've gotten another fragment, another credit, they'll add it there as you're going live within a 24-hour time period. So within a 24-hour time period. So there's a timer associated with that and everything. And so as you are going live, you want to make sure that you get those fragments too, if you can. Sometimes you can't. You want to make sure you don't lose them. Ideally, sometimes you might lose them. It just depends. There's a shield that'll keep you in place so you don't drop down, because you'll get a shield. So if you get shields, that's good, because if you're at risk of losing a fragment, the shield will keep you there. If you are at risk of and if you can go up, then you'll go up. That's great. You said, is B3 good? B3 is perfect for me. Actually, B4, maybe B5 would be perfect. B3 is decent. It's decent. It's good. I'm not an A-leaguer. I'm in the middle. Is that fair to say? Because it starts at B5 and it goes to B1. So I'm B3. I'm right in the middle. So I'm good. So, in my opinion, it's good. It's good. I'm in a B league, which is good. I'm not. I need to be in a C league, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm like, because you got to think about it. It's one of those things where now every day, and I tell you guys, when I first started, y'all know I didn't start to have my fragments until like probably October. In leagues, I was not having that conversation because I was absolutely resistant to having the conversation. But because of the agency and because of people leaguing up and curious about it and wanting to know, I started having to talk about it a little bit more. But I am one of those people that say, don't worry about it, don't think about it. It is not going to help you initially until you start building community and you're being very strategic about what you're doing. All right. So thank you so much, Pop. Appreciate you, friend. I'm D3 and growing. There we go, friend. There we go. So just keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to get all, focused on leagues and you haven't gone live yet. Okay? Or you're just starting to go live. So don't focus on it quite yet. Hello, I apologize for what you've been curious the true. You've been curious about a few things you've seen. Let me know, friend. Trying to get the confidence to go live the first time. You got this, Barry. Just go live, friend. Do it scared. Do it shy. Don't be nervous. You got this. Yeah, so you'll be fine, friend. Just go ahead and do it. TikTok is filtering comments, so if you're trying to write something, I'm not seeing it. Do you battle? If so, what's the easiest battle to start with? A rose battle. That's super easy. You could do specific gifts. Yeah, so you can do specific gifts. Tony, I feel the same way he does. Nervous? you're scared. Okay, yeah. So specific gifts is the easiest way to do it. When everything's said and done, you want to make sure um, you're battling with somebody. Ideally, when you first battle, maybe battle with somebody you know, and that way it's no stress. You can do randoms, but if you know somebody, a friend, you say, let's test out battling. And I'll talk about it in a second because I'm sure there's people in the room that's like, what is a battle? So I'll talk about it and give me 1 second. Let me read the truth. When I'm scrolling on my TikTok page and see things like promotions for lives or feedback on, it got cut off. I'm assuming you're still talking. Um, so let's see. It can be scary the first few times you go live. It can be in the beginning, but you get used to it. I tell people all the time, if you are starting a new job, brand new job, who's been there before? Brand new job, and you're like kind of a little nervous, kind of curious about how this is gonna go. You're gonna make some friends. Are you gonna understand all the things they're saying, the acronyms, the jargon, all the things. And so once you get started, you learn it, and then you have that 90-day probationary period. And really, after 30 to 60 days, you got it. 90 days, you're like, wait a minute, I need a promotion because I really got this. It's the same experience here. You'll get it. It takes some time, those first couple days and weeks. But I tell people all the time, your day one is not like your day 10. Your day 10 is not going to be like your day 30. So just kind of know that you're going to improve over time. You should improve. Okay? So you want to make sure you're being intentional about showing up though. Yeah, I am. Oh, you're a blind veteran. I'm trying to get up my nerve up. So they do have some accessibility features, but I would recommend that maybe you get a third party app called Tickfinity. But you would have to see if that's helpful for maybe having the audio cues that are there. Um, but there are some other features in terms of the accessibility setting as well. That may have been mine as far as the B. Not sure. Okay, it's the B League. What did you say? Well, it keeps getting filtered on Miss Treetop. Miss Treetop is a B Leaguer too. And you say, is it true or is it worth it? You know what, True? You got filtered, so I'm not sure what your question was. You're talking about the promote feature. Is that what? If I could guess what you're saying, asking me about, you're asking about should you promote your content? Should you promote your live? What's true about it? I think I've seen the ads where they say promote doesn't hurt your live and all that stuff. I'm assuming some of that's true. I'm not going to say it's not true. Here's what I will say about the promote feature. I'm not opposed to promoting. I'll probably have a little bit more apprehension about promoting my content, but I get it. I'm not opposed to it. Here's the deal, and I think this is true for the content and true for the live. At some point, TikTok will you'll pay to promote. TikTok will push your content out there. People will view it, and people will have to be inclined to watch it and engage. So when it comes to promoting your content, that's kind of where I'm like, oh, I don't know. People actually have to like it, comment, follow you, do all the things. It doesn't happen instantly. But you might get a lot of views, but you may not get a lot of engagement. So keep that in perspective. When it comes to your live stream, similar, but I think the live stream is a little different because you are now a little bit more in control of, hey, Margie, how are you doing, friend Maggie? How are you doing? You can engage with people, you can talk to them, you can share a little bit more, and maybe they watch you for a little bit and they then decide to follow you, comment, and do some more engagement in your live stream. So to me, you have a little bit more control over how things flow for you. Um, I just tell new live hosts, don't do it too soon. Because again, you think your live is great. And at the end of the day, there may be some tweaks and things you can do to improve it that will maybe ensure more people are ready to view it. Maybe it's your lighting or your sound or your background. There's things that you probably can do to improve it. So I would say give yourself 30 days before you decide promoting stuff. Okay? Content wise, I would say give yourself maybe 2 months before you start promoting, 2 to 3 months before you decide promoting content. I don't think you should do that too early. Get used to doing content. Um, you said, Sophia, you said you let the cameras collect your styles. I think that's what you're saying. I'm not sure what that was referring to. So you need to have 1,000 followers. Where can I purchase them? Middle Age Chronicles. You cannot purchase followers. You should not be purchasing followers. Uh, you can. You don't need 1,000 followers to go live. You need 50 on average if you have a blue box. TikTok will usually give it to you earlier because that's a prompt telling TikTok you're interested in going live because you've been engaging in lives, you're watching lives, you're doing the gifting. And so the blue box plus the 50 followers typically will get you live access. Um, you said the brand new job. I see you, friend. Thank you for the shares, Miss Darlene. I see you guys. Hello, new here. I like what you do. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. It can be challenging if your community is small but growing. I love that. You're talking about the league again. Yes, yes. It does take a lot of effort. You got to make sure your community is ready to support in that way, and you are ready to support in that way too. Looking for followers. Shorty, thank you so much for being here. What if TF app? What is that? Tickfinity? What did you mean? What's the TF? I'm not sure what that is. Um, Let me catch up. Did live today and had people come in, begin very, uh, in, I had people come in, began, is that what you mean? Very disrespectful. People were being very disrespectful. I think that's what you're saying. Um, if they were being disrespectful, you can touch the words and you can mute, block, and report first if it was something that was very it was against the community guidelines, so you can report it that way. Thanks, Ocean Summers. I see you gotta walk my dragon now. I see you, friend. um, it was nerve-wracking when I first started, was it? So now it's easier. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you for asking. You had a panel. Oh, you had a panel in your live? Yeah. The panel was being disrespectful? Yeah, you need to get them off your panel. But if they were being disrespectful, if the comment people were being disrespectful to your panel, everybody, you control your live. So you can remove people from your panel, you can remove people from your room in the chat. So it's just up to you in terms of who you needed to remove. But it sounds like you needed to remove some people. So you always can remove. You control your room, you control your chat, so you can remove people if they are not following the rules for your TikTok live. All right. Um, you said, what I paid to promote the video got a lot of views, but not a lot of engagement. Yep, that's how it typically goes. So yeah, be careful, friend. Yeah, they'll give you views. They'll give you the views. They'll give you the views for your live too. But the engagement is the other question. The engagement to me comes down to what you're doing and what type of content you produce and what you're doing and saying in your live stream. Thank you so much, True. You're welcome, friend. I love doing shoppable videos, but lives, I still trying to be perfect. Yeah, don't worry about being perfect. Just be yourself. We're showing up and showing out for you, Dr. Lisa. 120 at 5K. I see your friend. Thank you for that, you all. Appreciate the support. I'm trying to figure out what to do about my eyesight where I'm not my face up on the screen, without your face up on the screen. Yeah, so what I said, you gotta you may need some audio cues, and Tickfinity is one of them, Tony. Tony, you might want to use Tickfinity as a way to have the audio to help you with as a visual aid. Yeah. So that way you can hear it, and that could help. Thank you. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that gift. Small but mighty. I love it. I just started TikTok at the end of February. Marjorie, how's it going for you? I'm new here. Thanks for sharing. You are so welcome. Tickfinity. Yep. So Tony, the Tickfinity comment is for you, friend. So see if you want to get to Tickfinity. Danielle, how are you, friend? I have 53 followers now, and I'm ready to go live. Do I need to do 3 lives where I'm not selling? Oh, okay, friend. Look at you. First of all, so the 53K came from content side. Awesome. I didn't realize you weren't going live. Okay, yes, yes. If you have never gone live, and if you have not gone live recently, in recent months, yes, you should do those 3 lives. You absolutely should do those 3 lives so you can turn on the feature, friend. I would say absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. So you've grown quite a bit. You definitely have some great content to share with them. So yes. So start your live. And make sure you do a live event to invite your community, invite your followers to it. Make sure you share it out. Do a post to say you're going to do your live. So create some anticipation and excitement about it. So yeah, you can remove them, right? Yes, remove trolls. Hey, Rose Gold, remove who? You got filtered. Let me see. How you doing, friend? Happy Sunday, y'all. And then it says you can remove them, right? Who are we referring to, Rose Gold? And they kept coming back. You're saying the people, Misty. I'm trying to follow your comments too. You said it was a panel, and on your panel, I'm assuming you're not the panel was just coming back. It was the viewers. So I'm assuming that's what you're saying. And it kept coming back. Yeah, you weren't. You must not have been blocking them. You have to mute, block, and potentially report them. Is it true TikTok is acting up? TikTok has been interesting lately. It's been a little glitchy. I don't know if anybody in the room been experiencing glitching today. Let me know. I can't say today necessarily. I don't know if I've noticed anything. You are so incredible, Hopefully, exactly what I was been looking for. Okay, Travel Bug, thank you so much for being here, friend. Getting easier, but I feel like I need to do it. Yep. Change and do a live like you do, reading the screen. Yeah, that's it. Just, I mean, I read comments. You know, you need that engagement, so also have something else that you're able to share. I always have stuff I can share with you all, so it's not that I always have the comments. And then you guys ask questions that make me have to share stuff because of that. But yeah, you want to have a flow to your live. You definitely want to have a flow so people can engage fully. Thank you so much, Beauty. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Everybody, let me know if you have any other questions. I'm gonna have to get off in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna stay maybe right at 6 o'clock, Eastern time zone. So we'll see if I can. I can't go past that because we have our agency meeting tonight, and that's at 6:30. So um, I'll leave in the next 20 minutes or so. Spend a lot of time in this platform so I can learn how to use it fully. There we go, Marjorie. Just keep going live, friend. Once you start going live, you'll learn and pick up on stuff that way too. Um, nope, or yesterday. What happened? Some of y'all comments are really getting filtered because I'm not seeing the comments before here. So let me see. Moonflower, you said I hit 1K goal today, Doc. And it says nope or yesterday. Wait a minute. I missed that comment. What was the noping yesterday about? But congratulations, first of all, Moonflower, if you're still here, congratulations. My goodness, she's grown quite a bit too, y'all. She started off. So my people who were saying they need a lot of followers, I think she started off at like 175 coming into my room. She joined the agency. She's in the knitting community, and she's grown. All right. So just know, you can grow with your community and your live room. She does knitting. She does a nice little angle. People see her knitting and they love her views, her commentary in terms of her tutorials, in terms of how she's doing the knitting lessons. So she has a lot of people from the knitting community coming into her room. So she is growing quite a bit and growing fast, y'all. Today, but the last couple of days, yes. Okay, okay. That's when you have to block them, but it's only for a day from what I've heard so far. When you're blocking them, yeah. They can't come back. Thank you. I hit the live button today for the first time. I beat the fear. It wasn't bad. I love that. Love that, you all. Thank you all. Appreciate you all being here. 149 started with you. Oh, really? I gave you an extra 25. Congratulations, friend. I love that. You asked about glitches. Nope, none today or yesterday for glitching. Okay. All right, so no glitching. I'm not sure if we've seen glitching lately. So no glitching, you all. So I caught up on comments. If you had a comment and I missed it, I don't know if I did or didn't. Some things were filtered and glitching, but or not glitching, filtered. And just know that charge my head, not my heart if I didn't see it. But with that, you got to go live scared. That's the main point of this. At the end of the day, yeah, it's uneasy, it's uncomfortable. You're doing something that you're not comfortable and used to doing before. Many of us are of a certain generation where we did not have social media and we sure didn't have live streaming like this. And so now we're here. And what are we gonna do about it? We can't just leave it for the kids to do. We got to do it too, y'all. So do it scared. Talk to your community, engage, and you'll be able to grow a great community here. Okay. Soundboard issues. What was your soundboard issues, Tony? Did you go live today? Let me know if you went live, and let me know if you guys have questions. I'm gonna get off shortly. Who is going live? Put that in the chat for us. And then if you're curious about the agency, let me pin my message here. You can click here to send me a message and say you're interested in the agency. If you are interested in the agency, make sure you are going live. You cannot join an agency if you are not a live host. You just can't. And you can't join my agency if you are going to go live and not keep going live. So you have to keep going live. You got to be comfortable with going live. Try to go live at least 3 to 4 days a week for about 90 minutes. All right. That's what we're talking about. So this is not just you just casually showing up and doing pop-ups. You are coming up and you're trying to build a community. You're trying to be a strong live host. And that starts with you showing up and going live and not being afraid. So we're now at a place where TikTok is now making agencies be a little bit more aware of who we're bringing in. And so my strategy was just to bring anybody who wanted to go live and could go live. Well, those people aren't going live because they're nervous, afraid, didn't figure out the timing of it and all the things. So now you got to be that person who has a little bit more plans in play and you're being intentional about wanting to go live before you can join. Okay, but let me know if you have questions. I have a soundboard and can't hear the laughs. The laugh track comes in here, and I turn the volume up a little bit. I don't like when it's super loud, but I can hear it in my room. For me on my side. You said I go live every night at 9 p.m. Awesome, awesome. What's your live topic about? Are you a traveler, education, Gen X, and a mom dog? I love that. You said I go live Fridays now, starting daily on Monday, 7:30 Central. Awesome. Look at you, friend. Love that. Okay. 7:30 Central, Monday through Friday. Yes. I am so sleepy. I plan to go live. I may have to make it a quickie, laugh out loud. I love that. What's my problem? I am not consistent. Oh, that's your problem. I said what's? That's your problem. You got to be consistent. Come up with a schedule and just stick to it, friend. I do live nightly at 9 Pacific time. Okay. But TikTok keep restricting. Oh, what are you doing in your live? What's your live topic about? Hello, beautiful. Nice to meet you. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Ruby? Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the follow. Um, I do motivation and encouragement. Okay. Love engagement. Okay, gotcha. Um, well, welcome. Let me know if you guys, if when it comes to the agency, we do our agency meeting once a week. Today at 6:30 on Sundays, I do one-on-ones with my creator. It's a performance review, looking at your analytics, helping you understand how to improve your live stream. That is because TikTok gives agencies a platform called Backstage where we can see all our creators in it. We can see your live stream, we can see your data, and we can help you understand the analytics as well. And that's what I do for the agency. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I also have a school platform, SKOOL, where you can join that as well as collaborate with other creators and get resources and information about the live stream process. Um, Beyond that, we have a great community of supporters, people who understand what it means to be a strong live host, how to share your live, like your live, comment, grab your daily heart me, and do the things to support you. I tell people all the time though, if you want support, you got to be willing to give support. All right? So it's not one-sided. However, not everybody's live is for everybody. I'm going to tell you that now. Not everybody's going to come to your live if they feel like that live does not really is something that they can relate to or something they want to attend. So don't expect 100% participation and attendance. I don't think that's the expectation, but you got to make sure you're also engaging if you want people to engage with you. We also have group chats where you can share your live there to the group. You also can add your content. Okay, so I say that because I want you guys to know what to expect. We do campaigns and challenges as well. Can you share your live to all your followers at once? In the live, unless you have a group chat with your followers in it? No. You can share it in your story. You can add it to your story. You can share it to individuals and to group chats. But no, there's not a one way to share it to everybody. Add it to your story. Post. You can do post your live and add your live event to it. I think those are the main ways to do it. But when you share it out, you're not sharing it to, you're sharing it to specific people unless you're adding it to story or you're reposting it. Okay. I've got to run. Thank you, Diana. Thank you so much for being here. Diana, let me know if I answered your question. I feel like your question might have not gotten answered. Thank you so much for being here. Tima, how you doing, friend? Our topic is intimacy. Intimacy entails so much more than making the beast with two backs. Okay. What was so Jeanette? I don't even know what to say about that. Where do I find the effects button? It's a wand that's down here. You'll see it when you're live. It's a wand that is there for you. I'm still tickled by that. Besides being an artist, and then it cuts off. What happened, Jennifer? Welcome, you're an artist. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who's here. We're gonna get started in just a few moments. I'm gonna head off in just a few moments. Love your background. Thank you so much. It's just the light, and then it's the light reflecting my little fake plant here. You asked what I do. Oh, I go live. I do live worship. Oh, nice, nice, Kay. Okay, that's a good one. All right, awesome, awesome. That's what Shakespeare called it. Oh, really? No idea. Um, so look here, friends. Let me know who else is going live. Anybody else going live tonight? We'll we'll um we'll put it in the chat. Put your time zone, and topic in the chat for us. Coach Tony, let me know if you're still in the room. Me, do you know what time you go on live, Jennifer? What time are you going? But having restrictions. Okay, you're doing the workshop and you're having restrictions. Turn on your content disclosure. Be careful about what words you're using. I know sometimes we get very passionate about our words and our spiritual word, and we want to use words like the other unalive word. We use the actual word. Can't do that on social media. That's why people say unalive. You got to be careful about how you say words that are a little bit more direct. Where do I find that? There's no place to find it. You find out when you get restrictions. That's what ends up happening. But again, again, what is your restriction for? Maybe I should ask that. But I know the worship lives, people do that a lot in there and not realizing the words they're using are not right for um uh it's against the community guidelines when it comes to protecting people and saying things that are not going to trigger them. Yeah. What I did because I was using those words in my life. That's what you did, Brent. You got in trouble for it too. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, I Google AI words I can't use on TikTok. Yeah, you can do that. Google and see what words are there. There's a lot that are okay to say, and sometimes people don't think they're okay because I say the social media all the time. I try not to say it all. I don't try to overuse them. So sometimes those platforms will say, "Oh, this is not allowed. This is not allowed," but sometimes it is, and you can say it. You just can't overuse them. And you can't sound as if you're pushing people off the platform. Maybe that's the way to say it. Content disclosure and audience control. Content disclosure and audience control. Um, those two features you want to turn on. Coach Tony, I just sent you the notification from my agency page, from this page here, of my webpage to go to, so that I can have you add you in my database. Do you know how to list an item off TikTok Shop? I'm already approved. Do I know how to list an item off TikTok Shop? What do you mean? Like put it in the chat, like in the shopping bag? I think that's what you're asking. So once you go live, you'll get a shopping bag. Yeah, there's a shopping bag here. If you click that shopping bag, it says add products. All right. So you can add products there, or even before you go live, there's a business suite symbol that says TikTok Shop. Um, I wanted to sell items off TikTok Shop. I don't know what you mean by off TikTok Shop. So you're saying there's items in your TikTok showcase, and you want to take the link for those items and post them on other platforms. I think that's what you're saying. You can do that. You have an affiliate link. Yes, you have an affiliate link. You can. No, I want to find items. I don't know what you're saying. You lost me, friend. Somebody else help me. I'm lost. I like the live different than tapping to make the hearts. Is liking the live different than tapping? It's the same thing, Travel Bug. Same. She wants to be an affiliate. She wants to be. She says she is an affiliate. You're not an affiliate. I just looked at your followers. You're not an affiliate. OMG, I think that's the case. Yeah, you're not an affiliate yet. Brent, let me make sure I'm answering it. She wants to do affiliate marketing. She wants to do affiliate marketing with TikTok Shop products. So you got to get access to TikTok Shop first. So you have to be an affiliate. Now, once you get into TikTok Shop, then you can take products and post the link from TikTok Shop on the app or outside that. Those products you can post and get commissions for them. However, you got to get in TikTok Shop first. That's the first thing I'm hearing you say. I thought you said you were in TikTok Shop. That's what I thought I read. She wants to know how to become an affiliate. Okay. You have to have over 1,000 followers. You have to have over 1,000 followers to get into what's called the pilot program. Once you get into the pilot program, you'll have a showcase. You can add products to the showcase, and that's once you have sales, whether it's in the live or in your video content, your shoppable videos, you'll get commissions for it. He said thank you. um, so with that, there's a couple things you need to do. I'm not going to be able to go over all of them because I have to get off for my meeting. Okay, so I need more followers first. Yes, that's the first step. Work on getting more followers. Work on getting more followers. Come back. I'm happy to talk about it. I'm happy to talk about it tomorrow. I said I was going to talk about it today, but no one brought it up, and the person who asked didn't come back, so I didn't talk about it today. I can't talk about it because I don't have time, but if you come back tomorrow and you say, can you talk about TikTok Shop and how to get TikTok Shop, I'll tell you some steps that I would recommend you take. The first thing you need to do, and this is just broadly, you need to let the algorithm know you're interested in TikTok Shop. And I'm going to say this to you. If you want TikTok Shop and you want to do specific products and it doesn't align with your current page, I would say start a new page, start building that page up, getting your followers up, and then that may be your TikTok Shop page. So this might be a good time to just have that evaluation to say, do I want to start a new page and start over there, or do I want to keep this page as my shop page? And then maybe in the future you have a different page for your other content. So it's up to you, but I would definitely say this is a time to kind of think about that too. Um, and then I'll walk you through some of the things you want to let the algorithm know you're interested in shop. And a lot of it is just making sure you're paying attention to shoppable content, buying products, and all the other things too. But I'll go through the steps. Bye, I gotta eat. See you shortly. See you shortly, friend. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. What time tomorrow? I go live twice a day at 10 a.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida, Travel Bugs. Thank you for asking that. Okay, um, so any other questions? So is there a Zoom tonight? It is. I sent the meeting out probably around 3 o'clock. I was late doing it today. So you guys should have gotten a Zoom email already. Black Lotus, if you're still here, I'm gonna send you the email too. So check your email in about 10 minutes. I'll do it as soon as I get off. And check your email, Black Lotus, if you're here. If I missed you, friend. And I don't know if you're here. So let me know if there's any last minute questions. I appreciate everybody coming through. Um, We got it. Okay. So let me know if there's any other questions before we head off. I appreciate everybody coming through. If you have any points you want to collect, claim your points up here. So claim your points. Don't leave any points behind. And make sure you're claiming your points. And thank you all for the likes, the comments, the watching, the stickers, and all the gifting that happened. I appreciate the support. I will be back tomorrow at 10 and 4. And, I always end by saying practice makes progress. So there's no need to be perfect. Just go live and you're going to improve over time, okay? So I will see you all tomorrow. All right, take care. Hey, Love Universe. I got to go, friends. See you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you, my friends who are here. I appreciate you all. Let me know if there's any comments before I leave. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for the support. Take care, friends.